Hey, what is up everyone, this is Linus, you're watching TechLine HD, and here's the Samsung Galaxy Tab S3. This thing is shiny, it looks beautiful, it has great specs, really nice and sharp display, but it costs 600 bucks. Is it worth the price? Stay tuned to find out. Once I first picked the Galaxy Tab S3 up, my impression was that it looked just like the Galaxy smartphones. That means that you have a premium design which looks just great, but the tablet is a huge fingerprint magnet, just like the Galaxy smartphones. Well, I can live with the fingerprints and smudges on my Galaxy phone, but I don't think it's a great idea to have a glass backplate on a huge tablet. Samsung should start considering metal or at least matte glass housing options. The Galaxy Tab is rather light at 429 grams and very thin, measuring at just 6 millimeters. The metal frame looks and feels sturdy, and as usual to all Samsung's devices, the metal buttons are clicky and tactile. The star of the show is a 9.7 inches 2K resolution display that uses Super AMOLED technology, and it looks just gorgeous, and it supports HDR video. We have punchy and saturated colors, deep blacks, and other features that are common to high-quality displays. Even the direct sunlight legibility is just excellent. Honestly, this is the best display I've ever seen on any tablet, including the Apple's iPad Pro. Just below the display, you can find a classic Samsung's button layout that consists of a home key that doubles as a fingerprint sensor and nicely backlit capacitive buttons. I found the fingerprint scanner to be accurate and fast, and it allows you to unlock the tablet straight from the standby mode. Samsung wants to boost your productivity by including the S Pen in the box, so you don't need to buy it separately. The S Pen now has 4000 pressure levels, meaning that it's more accurate than ever. I'm really impressed with its accuracy and ease of use. I use the S Pen just for taking notes or other basic stuff, and so far it has been working absolutely fine. There are some built-in apps that allow you to unleash your creativity by painting, making your own music beats, and so on. If you prefer using the tablet mainly for media consumption, there are 4 stereo speakers tuned by AKG. The sound quality is just great. It is very strong and clear, and it gives you that surround sound effect. Also, you can tweak the sound by built-in equalizers and effects. Finally, the tablet uses accelerometer sensor to understand when you're holding the tablet in the landscape or portrait mode to always provide you with that surround sound. The sound quality via the headset jack is great too. As for optics, we have a 13 megapixels camera with f1.9 aperture and a single LED flash on the back and 5 megapixels shooter on the front. Unfortunately, there is no LED notification light. Also, there is no always-on display feature like on some Galaxy phones. I think that a calendar or other stuff would look just great on that tablet's huge display. Samsung is offering some accessories that are sold separately, like a keyboard to make the Galaxy Tab S3 like a real 2-in-1 device, allowing you to seamlessly move from watching a video to getting on with a report or writing your first novel. The tablet can be easily attached to the keyboard using the pogo pins, meaning that they sync automatically and you never need to charge the keyboard. Speaking of that keyboard, I found to be really comfortable to type on. The buttons have a good feedback and they have a somewhat rubberized finish, which is quite nice to the touch. However, the keyboard has a pretty hefty price tag of about 130 bucks. As far as the main specs go, we have Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 chip, 4GB of RAM and 32GB of internal storage, which is also expandable via the microSD card slot. Well, these are kind of mid-2016 specs, but there is plenty of power to handle anything you throw at this tablet. I played all sorts of 3D games on this tablet on the highest graphics, and there were no skipped frames, no stutter, no lag whatsoever. Also, the tablet does not heat up to uncomfortable levels even after 40 minutes of gaming. The user interface looks very similar to the Galaxy smartphone's UI, no surprises here. The device runs on the Android 7 out of the box with the Samsung skin on top of it. There are some customization options and settings to make the Tab S3 look your own. Obviously, there are some added features and optimizations for the S Pen, which definitely increases productivity, and it is really easy to get used to using it. Most importantly, the user interface is smooth and I didn't have any lag or stutter even after installing quite a few apps. Samsung is known for great optics in their smartphones, and it's great that we have a pretty good camera on the Tab S3, even though you may not take as many pictures with the tablet. Most of the pictures come out sharp, detailed, and we have some vibrant looking colors. However, don't expect the same great image quality like on Galaxy smartphones. Some of the pictures have softer focus, while others have poor dynamic range adjustment. The low light shots look okay. Obviously, there is more noise and less detail, but these are actually one of the best pictures I've seen on any tablet. The selfies look pretty good and there will be enough quality for social media needs. So right now I'm shooting with the Samsung Galaxy Tab S3. I'm shooting in 4K and this is handheld footage. The 4K video has plenty of resolved detail and the footage looks sharp. The colors also look natural and the continuous autofocus feature works quite well. However, the footage may look a bit shaky if you walk with a tablet. Also, you should expect some lens flares if you shoot videos on a sunny day. And this is another video test with the Galaxy Tab S3. And right now I switched the resolution to 1080p. As usual, the 1080p video looks less shaky, but naturally there is less detail and the continuous autofocus seems to be wandering for no reason. Currently I'm testing the Samsung Galaxy Tab S3. I'm testing the front-firing camera and it's a very sunny, very bright day. The 1080p selfie video looks pretty good in both landscape and portrait modes. Finally, the sound recording quality is just great, which is really important in videos. So this is how the footage would look like if you used the tablet, for example, for video chats, something like that. As for connectivity, I have zero complaints. Wi-Fi range and speeds are great, the Bluetooth works fine, and finally, the GPS is very accurate. The Tab S3 comes in Wi-Fi only and LTE models. My LTE version has a strong signal reception and fast internet speeds, no complaints here. Samsung squeezed in a large 6000 mAh battery into the thin profile of the Tab S3 and I was able to use the tablet for the entire day, mostly for media consumption, reading news and checking out social media. If you're a power user and if you want to use the tablet with a maximum display brightness setting, play some 3D games, install a lot of apps and take quite a lot of pictures, you should expect about 5.5 hours of screen on time, which is a very good result. Finally, the battery employs Quick Charge 3.0, so you won't have to wait too long by the outlet. The Samsung Galaxy Tab S3 has all the features to be called a premium tablet. It has a flagship grade design, even though I'm not a huge fan of a glass back panel. Also, you get a stunning display, great specs that assure excellent all-around performance, stereo loudspeakers, the S Pen and a lot more other cool features. The Tab S3 won't replace your laptop even if you buy an expensive keyboard due to Android OS limitations, but it is definitely one of the best Android tablets the money can buy. The only and the most important shortcoming is the price. The tablet costs about $600, similar to the Apple's iPad Pro. That means that if you want to have all those premium features, you will need to pay premium. So what do you guys think? Would you buy the Samsung Galaxy Tab S3 or would you buy any other tablet, or you think that your laptop is enough for you? Drop me a comment down below, and as always, if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. And for all the latest updates, please follow Techline HD on social media, like on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram. See you soon.